any things like those self-care practices that you individually practice on a daily basis, or that you would want to share with our viewers at home?
Well, for like you, it's cold showers. For me, it's reading because it's not something usually somebody my age commonly does, but it really keeps me mentally, it keeps me engaged, it keeps me strong, keeps me mentally prepared and cooled down to tackle any type of challenge that I have to partake in. And it's something a little bit different. So you get a little bit of a different point of view when you're reading instead of like playing football or playing soccer. It's a different type of mindset.
So it sounds like there's a balance between being alone and fueling yourself versus being around other people and kind of maybe even being pulled by other people too. So you can kind of refreshing yourself by reading. Yeah.
For me, I usually do my hobbies, and that is usually drawing or working on something, and that usually calms me down if I'm angry or stressed or anything like that. But sometimes if I'm like confused and I don't know what's happening around me, and I have no clue or no idea what's going on, I just stop for a minute, take out my journal, and actually look at my journal and look at the big picture. What did I do? What did I need to do? And think it through first. You give it a couple of minutes, maybe 10 minutes, most 20 minutes, and then go back to actually working. But I have some type of ritual to back it up in the very morning. That's a workout, a meditation, and then a shower. A shower and then meditation. And then that's my ritual every morning. That gets me energetic in the very early morning, because in the morning where most of us are very sleepy and they want to go back to bed. But getting in early in the morning, having your stuff there already ready to go, staring it in the eye, it usually gives you the little push you need to actually do it. And I get my stuff ready. I don't usually go and pull out the drawer and look for the stuff and stumble around. I have it ready right next to me in the bed. Wake up in the morning, get dressed, go work out. So I have no excuse to say, "Oh, I can't find my stuff," or "Oh, I don't have time for it." No matter what, I have 10 minutes to do my rituals. No matter what, it's me time, and it's a little selfish sometimes. I get it, but that's what I need to do to actually work properly and be focused on the day and actually do the tasks I am needed to do. Yeah. And help everyone out and help myself out in the long run and do actual accomplishments.
Right. Sounds like you're being selflessly selfish for your loved ones, for the people that you're going to encounter, Mustafa. I really I like that ritual. I like that point, because you have to put yourself first. I mentioned that earlier. And Dr. Houston, I know you mentioned a few of those points, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, finding balance. But I was curious as to what are some ways to stay emotionally balanced?
Well, for me, I think praying definitely is a way to stay emotionally balanced. And then drawing yourself around, well, for me, it would be some of my fraternity brothers that are like-minded. We aspire to some of the same attainments. And I think, well, in reading too, one of my things particularly emotionally is I like to fly. So getting in the plane and flying the plane, I go up, and it's like it's a whole different perspective. It's a whole different view of how I see the world and how I see things. So it's a calming effect emotionally for me. And then just kind of drawing back, and I'm not going to say isolating, but I would say more reflecting upon what I'm thankful for and all of the different things that people have overcome, different things that have come my way, and different things I've seen in other people, how they've been successful and been strong. So emotionally, that's been helpful for me.
Love that. Love that. I feel like family is a big part of that emotional stability and balance for me and maybe many others. Whatever family is to an individual. It could be biological, it could be friends, it could
Oh,
be
yeah.
your team unit. Staying balanced and finding balance with that support system, because we can't see our blinders all the time. We can't see that, oh, maybe we're leaning a little bit more in this area and maybe we're too high in another area. So we got to be vulnerable and maybe ask from the outside, in which ways do you see that maybe I could improve or that I could find a little bit more balance? Because those aspects, I feel that mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and what did we said? Entertainment and being reflective. It, it's hard to be balanced in every single area every single day. So maybe we're high on some days and low on other days.